you know, if and that was my route, because I was more cautious. I just wanted to have solid foundation before I thought I was ready to give anybody kind of advice on whatever level. Particularly being younger than the average advisor as well. I thought, well, why is a 60-year-old going to listen to me about pension advice? You know, they want somebody with a bit of experience. I thought, you know, it's just a misconception that I had. Uh,
Mm.
I think very differently to that now.
I was going to say, because the reason why I got in contact with you, I saw a post that you did in one of the publications talking about how to position yourself as a younger advisor. Because obviously you just mentioned there you were very cautious when you got into the profession. You felt being young was a disadvantage to you, which is a real difficulty. We need to get over that because we need more younger financial planners coming through, and we're going to only get younger financial planners coming through, really, because there's going to be so many older financial planners leaving the profession. So what did you do to overcome that sort of internal dialogue that you were too young to deal with clients?
I think I just had some fortunate experiences with some clients. I think from having that extra confidence with myself and knowing that actually my advice is actually no different, or you know, could be better than somebody else out there. I wasn't necessarily chartered or had the kinder stuff at that time, but I just knew the advice that I was giving compared to the clients that were coming to me with problems at the time. It was just different, I felt. So that just gave me some confidence. And actually, looking at the way things happened with George Osborne saying annuities are no longer compulsory, and people needing more touch points throughout their retirement to set them up, see them through, and to pass on a legacy, they're not going to need an advisor that's the same age as them, because that means through their retirement they might have to find another advisor. And with, you know, if you have one problem, you speak to 10 different advisors, you're going to get 10 different answers. They're all going to be right. It's just
Mm.
which one's the most right for you. You know, which advisor understands you the best. So I think the piece in that article was, if you're there to help a client set up their retirement, see them through, live a long and healthy 30, 40, you know, multi-decade retirement, and then pass on a legacy if they want to, they're going to, I think, have that value add compounded over those number of decades from that one advisor. And that's why being a generation or two, maybe, you know, than the typical retiree, I think is a great place to position yourself as a young qualified advisor. That is definitely a value add that is there to be taken.
Because you're going to be there with them through their journey. Because I suppose if you're a financial planner and you're 55 years old, and we're not being ageist here, are we? But if I'm a financial planner, I'm 55 years old, and I'm talking to somebody about their pension, I'm talking to them throughout their retirement, to potentially them working with their children, that transition of wealth. Knowing that my financial planner is perhaps younger, is still going to be employed throughout my retirement. Yeah, I suppose that's a positive, isn't it?